Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Mayor of the City of New York, the 110th Mayor, the Honorable Mr. Eric Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to have the representative who God chose at this point in history to be our mayor. As the Rebbe would always say, that the one who's in charge is handpicked by God. And therefore, your message is a universal message, one of peace and hope and prayer and faith. So, without further ado, the mayor of the city of New York, Mr. Eric Adams.
Thank you so much, Rabbi, you and your brother, and as we reflect on your dad, and the Grand Rebbe, who started this over 50 years ago. Many people know I visit the Grand Rebbe's gravesite often throughout my entire life, because what is right is what is right, and absent from the body is present in the spirit. We feel his spirit among us every day. The number of places, Chabad houses all across the globe that I visited, from South America to Africa a few years ago. He understood how important it was to spread hope and love throughout our entire globe. So today, as we light the menorah, we understand how important this is to spread our light. And I will say over and over again, I am a modern day Maccabee. I believe that we should fight for what is right. We should stand up for what is right. And this is more than just a ceremonial event that takes place on the stage of our history. It is a reminder that darkness can never overcome light. And so today, let's continue to spread our light. Even as we look at the horrific terrorist attack that took place in New Orleans, loss of 10 lives and over 30 that were injured, we must make sure we never surrender to hate, never surrender to violence. And each year that we celebrate the holidays and recognition like Hanukkah and Christmas and Kwanzaa, it is our way of pushing forward and doing what is right, so the next generation should know that we will always be a people of peace. So thank you for allowing me to come here and be with you today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The mayor deserves the credit for giving us the permit. We look forward to being here for many healthy years to come. God bless you with long life, success. Thank God we are in the center of the universe, New York City, on 5th Avenue and 59th Street, together with the mayor of this city, of the state of New York. Pleasure and an honor. Gentlemen, as we go up to the Menorah Heights, let us join together in a song of peace. Ohoseh shalom bimromav, uyaseh shalom aleinu, v'yal kol Yisrael, limeru, amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yal kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yal kol Yisrael. Shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, 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 shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael. Happy Hanukkah. Sorry, one more time. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
New York, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Mayor of the city of New York, a Happy Hanukkah to you in person.
Happy Hanukkah.
Welcome to the world's largest Hanukkah Menorah in the heart of New York City at 5th Avenue and Grand Army Plaza. Dear friends, the Rebbe, Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, is the leader and visionary of sharing and publicizing the joyous universal message of Hanukkah in public lightings around the world. Today, as the Rebbe's emissaries have more than 15,000 public menorahs in cities, towns, plazas, and town squares around the globe. From New York to New Zealand, from Israel to India, from Africa to Asia, and from Australia to America. Friends, please allow me to read to you a letter which the Rebbe wrote personally to you and to all of the participants of public menorah lightings. By the grace of God, on the eve of Hanukkah, in the year 1980, Brooklyn, New York, to all participants in the public lighting of the Hanukkah Menorah in the USA. Greeting and blessing. Hanukkah, the festival of lights, recalls the victory of more than 2,100 years ago of a militarily weak but spiritually strong Jewish people over the mighty forces of a ruthless enemy that had overrun our holy land in Israel and threatened to engulf the land and its people in darkness. The miraculous victory, culminating with the rededication of the sanctuary in Jerusalem and rekindling the menorah, which had been desecrated and extinguished by the enemy, has been celebrated annually ever since during these 8 days of Hanukkah, especially by lighting the Hanukkah candles, although also a symbol of universal message of triumph of freedom over oppression, spirit over matter, and light over darkness. It is a timely and reassuring message, for the forces of darkness are ever present. Moreover, the danger does not come exclusively from the outside. It often lurks close to home in the form of the erosion of time-honored values and principles that are the foundation of any decent society. Needless to say, darkness is not chased away by brooms and sticks, but by illumination. As our sages say, a little light expels a lot of darkness. The Hanukkah lights remind us in a most obvious way that illumination begins at home, within oneself and one's family, by increasing and intensifying the light of Torah and mitzvah, goodness and kindness in the everyday experience, as the Hanukkah lights were kindled in growing numbers from day to day. But though it begins at home, it does not stop there. Such is the nature of light, that when one kindles a light for one's own benefit, it benefits also all those who are in the vicinity. Indeed, the Hanukkah lights are expressly meant to illuminate the outside, symbolically alluding to the duty to bring light also to those who for one reason or another still walk in darkness. What is true of the individual is true of a nation, especially this great United States, united under God and generously blessed by God with material as well as spiritual riches. It is surely the duty and privilege of this nation to promote all the forces of light, both at home and abroad, and in a steadily growing measure. Let us pray that the message of Hanukkah lights will illuminate the everyday life of everyone personally and of the society at large, for a brighter life in every respect, both materially and spiritually, with esteem and blessings in spirit of Hanukkah and the Rebbe's holy signature. Dear friends, tonight we celebrate 8 candles, the entire full menorah, as we light the world's largest menorah, which is publicized to every continent, every corner of the globe. The Rebbe teaches us that the menorah is lit after the sun sets, when it is dark outside. Mishatishka achama. We never lose our hope, even when life becomes dark, even when our sun seems to have set. We light our match, we light a candle. You can perform acts of goodness and kindness, transforming darkness into light and pain into pleasure. You are a walking menorah. So light up your personal candle, because you are a leader. Let us strike our match and let us light up our talents and maximize our potential. As per Jewish law, please remember, friends, that this public menorah publicizes the miracle of Hanukkah around the world, but we must light our own menorah at home tonight. If you need a Hanukkah Menorah, please speak to the young Chabad rabbis. The Chabad Lubavitch Youth Organization expresses a heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Mayor Eric Adams of the great city of New York for the permit, as well as the Parks Commissioner. Thank you, Mayor. We proudly salute the NYPD police officers for their tireless dedication to keeping us safe. God bless the NYPD. A special thank you to my dear brother Rabbi Yossi Bookman, standing on my right, who is here at the Menorah Heights and deserves the credit of making this great menorah lighting a reality. I know that our Father of blessed memory is proud of him. Yet Acharon Chaviv, my brother and I are honored to honor our beloved Father of blessed memory, Rabbi Shmuel Menachem Mendel ben Rav Shneir Zalman Butman, whose passing was this past summer, and his personal vision, persistence, and leadership launched and single-handedly established in 1977, per the Rebbe's insistence, the world's largest menorah right here in the heart of New York City, 5th Avenue in Grand Army Plaza. My father's greatest joy was knowing that he made the Rebbe proud and sharing the miracle of Hanukkah with the world. So in conclusion, let us enthusiastically publicize the Rebbe's message of good news. The pain and suffering of the world will speedily vanish and disappear. We will forever soon be meriting to see a world of peace, joy, and divine knowledge. For Mashiach is on his way. It is up to each and every single one of us to do something additional in the realm of goodness and kindness and hasten that great day. If you would like to be a partner of this great mitzvah of the world's largest Hanukkah Menorah, please speak to my brother Rabbi Yossi Bookman or email us at chabadinspiration@gmail.com. May God bless you with an abundance in all that you need in a revealed good way. God bless the United States of America, a land of freedom and liberty. Thank you, USA. God bless America. We prayed for the well-being and safe return of the hostages of Israel to their families in safety and security speedily. Am Yisrael Chai! Am Yisrael Chai! Am Yisrael Chai! May these Hanukkah lights of the world's largest menorah usher in the eternal lights in the third temple in Yerushalayim, Israel, and bring joy, hope, and healing and everlasting peace to our world. Thank you to you personally for being a part of Jewish history. God bless you and happy Hanukkah. Ladies and gentlemen, would like to honor my brother Rabbi Yossi Bookman in leading us off with lighting the first candle of tonight, the Shamash. For the first candle, we would like to honor a dear friend of the family and of the Lubavitch Youth Organization, Mr. Saul Goldberg. He will make the first blessing. Mr. Goldberg's father, Willie Goldberg, was a dear friend of the Lubavitch Youth Organization. And when my father called him in 1977 and he said, Willie, guess what? We're going to put the largest menorah of the world in the center of the universe at 5th Avenue. Willie said to my father, Rabbi, you got chutzpah. I'm coming to see you in Crown Heights. He showed up and he said, Rabbi, what's the bill? He said, $5,000. Check was cut right there. And ever since then, the Goldberg family has the merit and schus to see to it that the world's largest menorah shines brightly right here in the center of New York. Saul Goldberg, you are welcome with the blessing of the first Hanukkah candle. Go ahead.
I know. Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Hanukkah.
One moment. A dear friend, Mr. Victor Braha will be honored with lighting the second candle, but Victor, first please make the second blessing, Shas Nisim Lavotenu, and then after Saul lights the first candle, you will light the second.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשה ניסים רבותינו ויראה בזה ונעשה
Amen. Dr. Alan Refchaffen will be honored in just a moment with lighting the world's largest Hanukkah Menorah, the third candle. The man who is no stranger to lighting light in this world, Mr. Steve Rosenfeld, will be lighting and honoring us with the fourth candle. We switch over now to the other side of the menorah. This way we illuminate the entire world from east to west, north and south. A friend of the Lubavitch Youth Organization and a proud member of Am Yisrael, Avraham Chamra, is honored with a fifth candle. Number 5 and 6 are going as a pair to a pair of brothers who I can't say enough about, have always been there for the Lubavitch Youth Organization, our dear friends Norman and Bruce Weisfeld. God bless you guys. Number 5 and 6. Sorry, number 6 and 7. Number 8. We got 7, that's what I said. Number 7 is going to a very special individual. He is the only individual that I am aware of who has told me in person that the Rebbe actually stood up from his chair, Chazan Malavani, walked over to you from his desk and gave you a kiss on your forehead because you have brought the pride of Shabbos to the Jews of Russia. So Dr. Eberster Benjamin, lange gesund zu Jorden, zusammen mit den Rebben sollen wir tanzen bis Mashiach. L'chaim euch. Chazan Malavani, number 7. In Hebrew, we know there are 7 aliyot, but then, Rabbi, there is the 8th. And the 8th candle tonight is the completion of the menorah. We couldn't find a better person. The individual who proudly represents and leads proudly the 5th Avenue Synagogue, a dear friend, Rabbi Eli Babbage. Rabbi, thank you for everything. Is there a mic there? Chazan Malavani, please lead us in the Ma'oz Tzur.
Ma'oz Tzur Yeshuati Lechana El Shabbeach Tikom Beit Tefilati Lesham Toda Nesabdeach Le'et Tachin Matbeach Mitzaram Nabeach Azegemot Beshir Mizmor Hanukkah Menorah Azegemot Beshir Mizmor Hanukkah Mizbeach.
Mr. Hammer, please take the mic from Counter Malavani. Mr. Hamra is good in saying things in concise words. We're looking forward to a 60-second message of inspiration. Go ahead.
This menorah, the tallest menorah in the world, standing at I believe 36 feet tall, stands proudly with its shining light in direct juxtaposition to the darkness in the world. This menorah, in conjunction with the millions of menorot lit throughout the world, sends out the message that the light has not died, that darkness is temporary, that Am Yisrael is still around, the Jewish people are still here, our traditions and our identity intact. We continue to bring light, morality, and love into this world. Our resilience and our desire to bring light has been reactivated along with an ancient trauma. Am Yisrael Hai.
Thank you very much, Amen. Last but not least, a man who I enjoyed very much spending this Shabbos with. I have no words. It's a good place to learn what Achnasat Orchim is. Rabbi Babich, you are cleanup for the entire Hanukkah. We're all banking on you. Go ahead, the Dvar Torah.
Thank you so much. It's a true honor, a great honor for me to participate in this very special and legendary, world-famous menorah lighting. Thank you so much for the invitation, especially on this final night of Hanukkah, which according to tradition is the holiest night of the Hanukkah holiday. Hanukkah is all about the conflict between light and darkness. And light, of course, represents goodness, godliness, morality in the world. And darkness represents the opposite. And Hanukkah teaches us two things about this battle. Number one, when faced with darkness, one needs to have courage. Because as the mayor so eloquently said, God created the world in a manner that light always defeats darkness. There's a rule. By definition, light defeats darkness. The stronger the light, the more darkness is evaporated. So therefore, a person should not be afraid when you light the candles, when you light godliness in this world, even in darkest of the times like the winter, because by definition, light always defeats darkness. And the second lesson Hanukkah teaches us is that we have to always increase what we do. A week ago we started with one candle, and 1 week later we have 8 candles. When it comes to goodness in this world, there's only one direction, and that is more and up. And this was a big teaching of the Rebbe. Whatever you did last year, whatever you did last month, whatever you did yesterday, is all ancient history. Today we must do more. Today we always must increase the light, go from 1 to 8, and increase the goodliness and the godliness in this world. May the hostages be freed. May there be peace in the holy land of Israel and around the world. And Am Yisrael Chai. Hanukkah Sameach. Happy Hanukkah.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the music. Thank you very much for coming. I see the Yeshiva boys are here. They will join the music and the dancing. Thank you very much. And a happy Hanukkah to all. Those that have lit tonight's menorah and a candle, please join us as we come down from the buckets and the booms for a general picture on the stage in front of the menorah. Thank you. May the music continue.